So I am here at Mayfair store. We are here at the 31st edition of Kadai MCHI Property Expo 24. Real estate. I'm talking to one of the brands where I am with the third generation of the brand Mayfair, started by the legendary Arvind Bhai, taken the legacy forward by a dear friend of ours, the ex-president of Kadai MCHI, or the past president, Mayfair Shah. And it gives me immense pleasure to have in discussion, in conversation with two young Turks of the Indian real estate, of the Mumbai real estate. On my left is the young Anay. On the right is a little bit older to him, still young, is Aditya. So hi Aditya, first welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So happy. This is with my 30 years, 35 years of experience. I am really enjoying when I enter into a discussion and a conversation with the next generation. So very quickly, we'll do a deep dive into this event, into this exhibition. Your father has been an instrumental part. He's been the past president of MCHI. I've done a lot of work with him. I've done a lot of interviews with him. And now I'm here talking to you for the first time. I'm meeting for the first time. So I will start with you. How long have you been in Mayfair in terms of actively working with the brand?
It's been 8 years now.
8 years.
Yeah.
So can we quickly kind of decode the changes in the transformation the Indian real estate and especially the Mumbai real estate has gone? Like your first day at work 8 years back and today in 24, what are the key transformation or differences you have observed as a developer?
So 8 years ago, in 2016, my first day at work, I would say the market was quite dead. People were not buying homes. The sentiment around real estate was not so great. The DCPR was in limbo. We didn't know what the new rules were going to come, what they were going to hold, how they were going to affect the real estate scenario. There was no clarity on GST. Demonetization was upon us, but we didn't know it was going to come. So it was just one hit after the other that was going to come to us. But what I see today, after COVID, the courage to buy homes, the flow of money in the market, and the demand for a self-sustaining home has come back into the buyer. People have realized that life is short and owning your dream home, owning your own home is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And if you have the funds, if you have the means to buy your own home, then that is the first priority one should make in their lives. And I think that confidence and that will to buy your own home has come back today, and we see that. We are seeing it here at Kadai MCHI Expo 31st edition we're having here today in Geo Convention. And we see how the sentiment of buying home has come back. We have seen it after COVID. People want bigger homes, people want self-sustaining homes, and people who want homes they can work out of.
Very nice. Very quick, and from a youth perspective, right? Now we are seeing a lot of working professionals. Like he said, पहले एक hot debate चला था 5-6 साल पहले कि मैं rent करूँ कि मैं खरीदूँ. अब वैसे इन्होंने बताया आदित्य ने कि वो perception change हो गया. The youth also wants to buy. The youth who was believing in everything in EMI, were believing in kind of rental, not to buy, they have also started buying. So do you think there's a change with the cash fingerprint tampering? Do you think there's a change now in that in the last 2 or 3 years or since whenever you have joined, you feel that there is a shift towards the youth buying homes now?
So before I joined the business, we saw a lot of customers coming in, and I always used to go around with Aditya and my father to the sites and meet some of our potential clients coming in. And I would see a lot of elderly people, a lot of old people. So I used to always have this question that why don't young people get into this buying of homes? But as soon as I joined the business, we had a project in Powai in Vikhroli, the Views. It was a beautiful project that we delivered in 746 days. Yeah. And so there in the beautiful experience center Aditya had made, I saw a lot of young people coming in. It was during and after the COVID times, but people's mindsets have really changed.
Yes.
The mindset has changed, and in today's day and age, even our industry colleagues and us, we are all giving great amenities, great quality product, great delivery. We are all promising that. So the young customer, they want to invest in their own lifestyle, their own amenities. They don't want to be
No compromise.
yeah, they don't want any compromise. They don't want to go to any gymkhana or they don't want to be a slave to any other party. They want to be their own
Very
owner.
good outlook, very good perspective.
So we should encourage the young consumer.
We should, right?
We should.
That's the whole idea.
Definitely in buying their dream home.
So the youth are going to be playing an important role. पहले हम नहीं करते थे, फादर जाके घर ले आते थे.
Definitely.
आज बच्चे हैं जो यूथ जनरेशन है वो डिसाइड करती है.
Yes.
वो रिसर्च भी ज़्यादा करती है.
Yes.
Today they are the influencers
They are the
to
influence.
buy the home.
Yes.
And if I may add to this one more point, even during some visits at the sites and even in the exhibition at the Credai Property Expo, today we see the young members of the family, the youth of the family, they drive the discussion of buying the home or even towards investing in a particular piece of real estate.
They're more savvy also, right?
Correct.
So they're tech savvy,
Correct.
digital savvy. So very good point taken. The youth are decision makers now. And like Aditya said, they're actually influencing the decision where it was not seen earlier. We all know RERA it's now about 6 years, 2017 when RERA was imposed. RERA आया तो उन्होंने अपने एक कायदा कानून रेगुलेशन जो कंज्यूमर को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए आया. उससे पहले काफ़ी साल पहले हमारे जो नयन भाई हैं उन्होंने एक अलग ट्रेंड शुरू किया. तो जब मैं उनके प्रोजेक्ट देखता था तो प्रोजेक्ट के बाद उनकी एक घड़ी और एक किस्म का एक क्लॉक लगा रहता था और वहाँ पे वो डेट ऑफ पोजेशन लिखते थे कि मेरा जो ओसी है, क्योंकि ये अनफॉर्चुनेटली यार अब जाके वो चेंज आया है. दिस इंडस्ट्री हैज़ बीन लैकिंग द ट्रस्ट फैक्टर for various other reasons which we don't want to talk right now. That is now kind of changed. Like he said, today's developer want to give quality because the buyers are asking for quality. पहले थोड़ा हमारा investor driven market था, उसमें cash component हुआ करता था, तो अलग reasons थे. Today we have moved more towards the end user. The consumer is more intelligent. The consumer is more demanding. So the developer also is wanting to cope up with that demand, and then there is competition.
Absolutely.
तो उस RERA के आने के पहले नैन भाई जो इनके फादर हैं दोनों के, उन्होंने जो ये स्टार्ट किया कि साइट के बाहर डिक्लेयर कर देते थे जब प्रोजेक्ट शुरू हो रहा था कि मेरा ओसी जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट एक डॉक्यूमेंट होता है कि मेरा ये तारीख पे ओसी आएगा. 8 साल पहले 7 साल पहले आप जब ज्वाइन किए होंगे तो क्या आपने डैड को पूछा डैड ये क्या कर रहे हो? काफ़ी कुछ फैक्टर्स है जो हमारे हाथ में नहीं है, जो मेफेयर के हाथ में नहीं है, फिर भी आप इतना बड़ा इससे ज़्यादा बोल्ड स्टेटमेंट आप नहीं दे सकते हो. What was your thought at that point of time?
So
as the developer's son and just joined the business.
So at that time, yes, it was a little surprising that it's always
Scary also.
It's always scary that we are doing something like this.
And publicly. Site के ऊपर लिख रहे हो यार, ऐसा नहीं कि अंदर किधर आपने
Will
लिखा है.
we be able to live up to it? Will we be able to deliver? और ऐसा नहीं है कि every time we have been on point. कभी-कभी late हुआ भी है, and it has probably been because of external factors. OC has been applied for. Some regulatory factors have come in.
Still fighting. It's okay. Part of
And all that. So that is fine. But 99.9% of the time, by the grace of God and by the hard work of our team and by Dad's commitment and dedication, we have ensured that we have always got our occupation certificate on time. See what happens, sir, ki, the market before used to be a very investor-driven market. So today we have moved to a consumer-driven market, but I think somewhere down the line, we as a Mayfair Housing realize that the market eventually is going to always be driven by the consumer, not an investor. Any market is driven by the end consumer. Investor is just a tool to move the property around and to churn the project around. But eventually, who do we cater to? We cater to the end consumer.
Yes.
How do we give him the confidence? You know what you're putting your money in, where you're putting your hard-earned sweat and blood into is the right place for you to invest, or right place for you to buy, and right place for you to live. And this is just one of the small ways that we think that can instill confidence in a person when they see that the developer himself is committed. No matter what RERA says, no matter what any other government authority says, no matter what any other regulatory body says, when the developer himself,
brand promises.
yes, when the developer himself commits कि नहीं मैं आपको 700 दिन में आपका बिल्डिंग तैयार पूरा पेटी पैक तैयार करके चाबी के साथ दे दूंगा.
Assurance आता है.
So they are also very clear कि नहीं, if the developer himself is so committed, तो मेरे को इधर पैसा लगाना चाहिए. You know, that's why that confidence, building that confidence in the customer's mind, having always a customer-centric approach, this all builds confidence and this builds trust in the customer.
Hey, na.
And these are the few ways where we feel like we can add value to the customer's life.
Very well. Take a break. 2 minutes. Anay, we just spoke about brand promise.
Sir.
The tagline of Mayfair is appreciating you.
Yes.
Do you want to elaborate on what is that brand promise, on why appreciating it?
So our brand promise is that at Mayfair, not only our customers, but all of our stakeholders, may it be our bankers, financiers, employees, neighbors, channel partners, contractors, vendors, everyone. We appreciate
Really good thought.
everyone, and this entire industry, this entire function, this entire operation of Mayfair Housing works on a collaboration of all of these particular stakeholders.
Very amazing.
So it is our baseline to appreciate everyone, and we will always continue doing that. So this is the thought process.
Very amazing.
Yeah.
I would like to want to end this because this is a start event and we end it. Just about few more hours for this expo to be coming to an end, and this interview has actually we had to break this city 3 times in the last few minutes because यहाँ पे रिवाज है ढोल बजाने का जब भी कोई बुकिंग होती है तो पिछले 10 मिनट का जो हमारा इंटरव्यू है 3 बार उसको रोकना पड़ा क्योंकि 3 अलग अलग बुकिंग्स हुई है तो दैट्स वेरी नाइस राइट
Of course.
there's a live kind of an example right there happening. How has been your traction to your stall?
No, it has been good. It has been good. I think more than the footfall, we would consider that there are genuine customers, genuine families coming. And most developers have seen some of the other bookings happening. So I feel like it has been a great success. We have the first time we are having the property expo